I was about to say, I need
Here
a
we go.
microphone. I'm ready.
So we're going to make this one real quick because it's Friday and we just got done with a live stream and she's got some seeping tea over here. And
Steeping. You said seeping?
yeah.
No, it's steeping.
Whatever. The
Steeping would just mean it's like working its way out and seeping into everything.
The tea is hot and she wants to drink it. Which, yeah, I didn't know you had to do it for a certain amount of time.
Depends on which teas. Certain temperature and certain amount of time for it to steep.
Very complex.
I'm learning.
And the color of my face is probably going to change every time the TV decides to make a new screen here.
Yes.
So this one is just talking about Christmas shopping, holiday season, money, savings, budgeting, credit, relationships, opinions, and I'm just going to read it, and I want you
just jump in.
Yeah.
As I do.
Dear Annie, instead of Dear Abby, Dear Annie, Christmas list is driving me into credit card debt. Advice.
I feel like that's happening to a lot of people right now.
Dear Annie, I have always been a giver and enjoy making people happy. I remember everyone's birthdays with cards and gifts. My Christmas list seems to grow longer every year.
That's a good problem to have. That means you're making more friends.
Most of the recipients are out of town, which means expensive mailing postage. I live in constant credit card debt. How can I cut back on or eliminate gifts altogether without offending anyone?
Can I quickly just go ahead and jump in and say, if people are offended because they didn't get a gift, you don't need those people in your life.
Do I send a notice at the beginning of the year as a heads up so they won't send me anything throughout the year? Please help. Broke, not cheap.
Why would you? So I feel bad for broke, not cheap, because here's my thoughts on this.
That last line makes me feel like they're only getting people gifts for Christmas because they gave them something throughout the year.
Yeah, and that's not how that should work. If somebody gives you something throughout the year, like for your birthday, it doesn't mean that you automatically have to give them a Christmas gift, especially if you gave them a birthday gift also. Just because you met somebody one time doesn't mean you need to give them a Christmas gift. Just because somebody got you something does not mean you need to go broke in order to get them something back. You can still make something that it could be cheap, like make them some cookies, a handwritten card. Like there's still things, the same things your kids did when they were little. Make a macaroni necklace and call it done, even though macaroni's not cheap anymore either. But there's no reason to go broke for the holidays.
We gotta make dinner.
To think that because you have all these people that you know that you have to send them something monetary for Christmas doesn't make sense. The whole make a coupon. Next time I see you, here's a hug. Like the cute things are still like people still like the cute gifts as opposed to the look how much I spent. What if they already have that? What if they don't like that? What if it gets lost in shipping? What if it gets broken in shipping? It's your money that's gone, which is why this year we've done the Secret Santa thing instead of.
Well, we don't need to be wasting money on a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
Okay, just to say you did it.
Yeah.
And I think that Christmas pushes people and provokes them to feel this added burden, weight, stress, and anxiety to give, especially when you say, I'm living in constant credit card debt. Okay, for Christmas, you know what I got you? I got myself out of debt.
Yeah.
I'll be a much better and happier person because of it. So when we hang out, we can hang out more.
Yeah.
When we
can
hang out,
afford to go to eat dinner or do something.
But, it's like this quest and this push for validation, I think, with the posting on social media for likes and shares and follows and subscribers and comments, I feel like this person is living this where I need to give somebody a gift because of the validation.
I want them to like me.
They'll thank me, and I'll feel a certain way, knowing that they feel a certain way about me because I got them something.
Now, I've been known to be that person. I like to get gifts that I think are one of a kind that you're not just going to randomly find. I try to think about who the person is and what they like, and I don't always.
But you're not trying to do it for everybody.
No, I'm doing it for
while you are buried in credit card debt.
No, that's also true. But I think there are people out there who want to be able to say they did the most also. Look how much I got for this person. Look how much I spent on that person. So there are people who are going to put themselves in debt for that. And that's an ego thing. That's not even about the other person, which is even worse.
It says Point Betsy. I thought it said Point Bestie. Lighthouse in Michigan.
That's kind of cool. It don't look like a lighthouse though.
The response here says, Dear Broke, the point of a gift is to let someone know you were thinking of them. Toward that end, a thoughtfully written card is just as good and often even better than a material present.
I've told him numerous times, birthday, anniversary, Flag Day, Arbor Day, Groundhog Day, Christmas, New Year's, doesn't matter. I would prefer a card than a gift because he has to look through them all and pick out the one that he thinks is either going to make me laugh the hardest or cry the hardest.
Cards are expensive now,
and
so
they're
now I
expensive
just
now.
take a
Jeez.
picture of it and say, this is the one I would have bought.
I've actually done that. I was thinking, I'm like, look what I found. This is for you.
And to make that even more meaningful, I don't buy her shit throughout the whole year. So that one day.
It's so special.
But just playing. It says here, I don't think it warrants an official notice. When you talk to close friends and family on the phone, be honest with them. Let them know you're trying to pay off some debt and will be cutting back on gift giving this year. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter won't mind.
Which is very true. So his mother and my mother, excuse me, are both retired. So for us, it's like, don't buy us Christmas gifts. Your money is like set each month, like fixed income kind of thing. We don't need anything. And if we do, we'll get it ourselves.
Yeah, we got to do this. No, we don't. We show up.
You show
we'll
up.
hang out.
Yep. You want to bring a pie? You want to bring a fruit basket?
You show up.
Cool.
We'll hang out. You know what I got you this year? Maybe my mom's going to watch this. I'll be like, look, you know what I got you this year for Christmas? I'll let you win at Scrabble.
You'll still lose.
Well, I was close last time.
You were very close.
It was a technicality on the last few tiles and her getting the points of everybody else's. I was pretty damn close.
Yeah, you were.
But either way, guys.
Sorry, I'm going to make my teeth in.
Don't stress yourselves out over Christmas and gifts and spending and credit card debt and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it really requires an explanation. I think it's pretty much a given. And
keep in mind.
Also, a heads up. Hey, I don't want to feel any type of way from you giving me something and I can't return. So just put it out there like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some folks will say, I'm giving you what I'm giving you because I want to give you something and none of that matters.
Too hot. What was I going to say? What did you say? And then I was going to say something, then I forgot what I was going to say.
Don't stress yourself out about trying to get all these gifts for Christmas.
No.
And are you going back to Scrabble where I was? Like, that was pretty much, we'll have to replay the video, get back to that point, bring you back into that mind frame, and then we can. Yeah. We're not going to edit this video, but maybe on the next video,
I'll remind you of what
we'll remind you of what that was, and then you can put it in that video then.
I got distracted with the.
Which maybe we can do that. You said we should make videos where each video is a response to the last video.
Yeah.
Where I made a video here. Uh-huh. You watched it. You responded to it sort of, or reacted to it on 2.0.
Yeah.
And then I made another video here in response and reaction to the first video I made, which you haven't seen that one yet.
No.
Yeah. So then we got to keep this ball rolling.
I use this to warm my neck up.
But yeah, happy Friday. Don't worry about the gifts, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay.
Yes.
And no sense in worrying yourself, stressing yourself out, digging yourself deeper in hole, or burying yourself in more debt if you're already in it just for Christmas.
Yes, definitely not worth it.
See you guys.